Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking time to spend a little time with me. Got a real quick recap here. I told you guys the draft is crazy. You never know who's gonna go where. Bosa to San Diego. Ezekiel Elliott actually going to the Cowboys. Some people thought that wasn't gonna happen. Jalen Ramsey going to the Jaguars. Laramie Tunsil, all of these issues popping up right before the draft, and he still lands a number 13 spot with Miami. And then Robert Nkemdiche. This guy still cracks the first round. You see what I'm saying? And Miles Jack falls out of the first round because of the knee. It is what it is, guys. We know how that works. That's a tricky type of injury or, real tough concern, to risk your first round pick on a guy. I expect him to go maybe second, third, but hey, it is what it is. Now, as far as the Steelers, all of my guys were going, man. Eli Apple goes to the Giants very quickly. Keanu O'Neal gets taken off the board. And then, it comes down to Cincinnati. And they going to go out there and grab William Jackson III. Come on, man. Now, he's a great player. And I'm sure Cincinnati wants to build their defense as well. But let's be honest. Looking at their personnel, would you have thought that they would have taken a corner in the first round? I didn't. I thought for sure maybe they're going to go after a receiver since they lost two receivers who were productive for them that, need another guy that can still play opposite of A.J. Green. I thought they was going to go for one of the big receivers. Some of those guys were still out there at their pick. They didn't. They get William Jackson III, which is the guy that I wanted the most. Him and Eli Apple were the two guys I wanted the most if the Steelers decided to go with the corner. And the fact that we went with the corner in the first round. Oh my God, listen to all the applause. Listen to the applause in the background. Gotta give them a standing ovation, big salute. That shows me a lot. It shows me the mentality that we have going into this draft. It is going to be defensive if they're going to go with the corner in the first round. Now, is he going to start? I don't know. I've said that in my last video. I'm not sure if he's going to be a starter because you still got William Gay who's going to solidify his spot, as a veteran. Ross Cockrell, he's probably going to start. Might be up for grabs if they want to move, if they're going to keep Artie Burns on the outside. That could be some competition there. And I'm thinking Sinquez Golson is going to start in the nickel spot, or maybe they move Burns inside. Could be some competition there, but it's likely that Burns may not start unless he comes in and he shows something and shows why he needs to start. That would be great. But either way, he's going to play because you would assume that he would be at least the fourth best corner, that we have as far as even depth chart positioning. So he's going to play in, a sub package or nickel rotation, something like that. So he's going to get some playing time. So we'll see what happens. I like his upside, looking at his strengths and weaknesses. I understand some of the concerns they had with him. But, for the most part, his measurables are good. He has pretty solid speed at a 4.4. He's about 6 feet. So we'll see. Great pick, like I said. It sets the standard, sets the tempo and the tone of this draft. I guess you would say, not tempo, the tone of the draft. Seeing that we're going to come out swinging like that and get a corner in the first round. So now it's all about the second round and beyond. Can't wait to see what we're going to do tomorrow. Of course, I will be watching the second and third round. And who knows? Maybe Andrew Billings is still there. Hopefully he's still there when we pick. It would be great to get him in the second, then go after a safety. Or, maybe we feeling froggy, we want to keep leaping. Maybe we'll get us a safety in the second round. So we'll see. Either way, I'm excited at the fact that it's starting off defensive in a spot that we definitely need help at. So we'll see where it goes from there. So salute to the Steelers again for doing something that we haven't seen them do in a long time. I'm very happy and very excited about that. So we'll see, Steeler Nation, what's going to happen. We'll see. But I think Artie Burns is a very, very solid player, man. He is physical, gets up in your face. There is some question marks, with some of his deficiencies as far as like overall toughness. And, they said he had a bad game, I think, against Clemson where a guy kind of carried him for, an excessive amount of yards. But, young kid, I think he's definitely coachable. But again, people like Charlie Casserly said they had him ranked as the number 2 corner in the draft. High marks. Charles Davis picked him on his mock draft as well as Charlie Casserly. Mayock even had him, I believe, in the top 5 as far as corners. And, Mayock even said it's either bang or bust. So, it is what it is. But I think he's going to be okay. We'll see what happens. Great job against Steelers for going defense first. Let's see what happens in these upcoming rounds. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this particular video. Please leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Tell me who you like, who you wish we would have gotten in that spot, considering who was left. And I'll definitely check out your comments. So alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget that like button. Until next time, let me know what you think. Peace. Once again guys, thanks for coming by. And if you want to interact with me live, head on over to Sim Standard Radio every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, along with Smitty and Azure Effect. The call-in number for the show is down in the description. Now, of course, for more content, go ahead and click the link above. And before you go, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, until next time, lights out.